Oh, well, yeah, that is a problem. It is.
It is?
It is?
So you can play with delay and make a longer delay or shorter delay with the
Yes.
conversation? Nice. What else can you do with this program that you're working on?
You- we can change backgrounds and switch characters,
Okay.
put
Can
music.
Oh, music. That's nice. Can what about like games? Can you make games on there?
Yes.
Cool. What kind of games can you make?
You can make like maze game, like the most dangerous game, any kind of game you really want. You can
Nice.
just make your own game.
Well, thank you. This is Hour of Code, by the way. Say hi, Hour of Code. Please. You have a lot of code there. What are you making?
It's a dot design. It's like you gotta connect it with 3 lines.
It's what kind of design? I'm sorry.
It's a geometry puzzle.
Okay.
You gotta connect the 6 points with 3 lines.
Oh, so you're programming it to know when you've gotten it correct.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Great. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
I've only seen Scratch a couple of times. I didn't realize you could do that sort of things with it.
Imagine if they had the time to create their own characters. They pull from a bank of characters with this particular program because this is just the start of what we're doing with our Google project here. So imagine if they could create their own characters and put their own faces and use their own things with this particular program. It's really just going to grow with what they're doing.
What are you learning how to do?
If I had to click on the frog, I'm going through a maze. It reminds me of the old game Pac-Man.
Okay.
So I had to take this frog and go through the maze, but if I touch the green, the frog automatically pops back to the green from the starting point. This is really unique. So I touched the blue and it went back.
Oh, okay, because you touched the wrong spot
Right.
on the game.
I got to go through the maze without touching the blue.
Okay.
And you got some tight spots too.
That was mean coding there. Was that you that made the tight spots?
Yeah. See, that's a tight spot. I'm trying to go through there. I bet you I won't make it. I took the long road.
I'm good with the mouse, and I'm good with the trackpad.
You just keep controlling with the side arrow to see like you can turn them that way. Like you keep on going like this, like you can turn them as he's still going like that.
What are you working on, sir?
What am I working on?
Yes, sir.
I've got a beautiful puppy here. I'm trying to get home. And I've got 3 vicious squirrels who are attacking me.
Okay, wait, I have to see the 3 vicious squirrels attacking you. Oh, you're right.
I'm getting the hang of it. I have no points.
But I want to first ask you, before we get into that, what do you know that you can make with computer coding?
Games,
What else?
Files that no one else can access and do, unless of course they have a password.
Okay, so it's part of security. What do you guys use at school that was made with code?
Everything.
Everything. Give me 2 examples. Well, your passwords, yes. The security aspect of keeping your password secure is coded. Google is coded. If you make your own website, your email, system, like 365. People are coders. There's a lot of coders that go into a service like that. And so even stuff that is not with you right now, you have a phone or a tablet at home, everything on your phone or your tablet, anything that comes up on the screen had to be made with computer code. There's all sorts of different areas that you can go into. We're going to mention agriculture in here. What is agriculture?
Behind you.
Other behind you.
Yeah. Farming. Farming. Okay. There is coding in farming now. And you might say, why is there coding in farming? What could you make to help farmers do their job better? I'm sorry? Okay, so you would have to program when the water goes out. What else?
So, when you work with the students today, what are you going to show them?
The primary thing I'm going to show them is how we can, in electronics and robotics, instead of it just being software, we concentrate on how do you control software, or excuse me, hardware with software, such as how do you change that pattern, how do you change the movement of a robot, instead of just looking at it from the software side.
What are you doing with Mannequin Head?
It's actually a programmable, and if I can get it up and running here, I'll show you. One of my students decided for his project several years ago that he wanted to make something talk.
Whoa.
Welcome to Electronics Technology, where math and science come to life. Welcome to Electronics Technology, where math and science come to life.
Nice to meet you.
For simple word, like, what is it?
Yeah, but you'd be limited there. Yeah, one of the other big things is learning. Now, everybody's seen these, but the same general idea. Have you ever seen like on a scoreboard?
Yeah.
See, they got that. We call it a 7-segment display. And you can do the same thing. You can get it to print out like clocks and all that stuff. And each one of these is addressable, basically. And that's a fancy word, meaning we can turn it on and off individually.
Yeah.
So let's say, if you want to do a 6, a T, or whatever, you are kind of limited by 7 segments. And then you just tweak it to get it to do what you exactly want it to do. Like you go on Google and say, I want to use a pickaxe to turn the LED on and off. There'll be, dozens and dozens of people that have done that, and then you just find the one that looks closest to what you want and you change it basically. And once you change it, all you got to do is reprogram it. And it dumps it, and then you have some type of interface cable that dumps code onto the chip basically.